Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Rizky Zulkarnain Shamsul, but you can call me Mr. Rizky or Mr. Zul in your class. Okay, actually, this is the first time that I come to class. That I mean, the proverb in English say that out of sight, out of mind. So, because this is the first time that I come to class, all of you, I will make an assignment, and all of you, you have to introduce yourself one by one after this session. Okay, because this is the first time, so I mean we have to make a lesson contract during this semester. Okay, let me clarify our lesson contract before we start our class. As you can see on the slide, this is the lesson contract. Our subject is about English for business. As we know that in English for business is not general subject in your department, but English for business is a compulsory subject. Okay, this is not general subject, but a compulsory subject that we have 3 SKS. In this session, this is the subject of English for business is a compulsory subject. Is teach in your department in the first semester that we have 3 SKS. In this session, we delivering for understanding is about English in relation in a business concept. That we have a 4 skill in English, as we know that the reading, listening, writing, and speaking, and 2 language element, grammar and vocabulary, that we will complete during this semester. How about our competencies? Our competencies in this semester, all the students after this class, all the students after this class will be demonstrate the conversation in English as a verbally in relation in a business concept. And the second, all the students can implement the text of English for business. And then all the students can comprehend and arrange the basic sentence in language element in a sentences. And the fourth is all the students can listen and understand the conversation in a business concept. And then the last is all the students can read and understand with a business text in English with a comprehend. Okay, how about our strategies? Our strategic in our subject. As we know that our subject will be complete for 16 meeting. But in this session, we will complete for 14 meeting during the semester and plus each one for mid test and final test. That we will clarify in my subject, we will clarify all the skill in English. Is about writing, reading, speaking, and listening, and 2 language element. There are vocabulary and grammar that we will clarify all of them. This is the point in my lesson contract. The first one, all of you, you have to complete. You have to come to my class at least 8%, 18%. 80% during 16th meeting. As we know that 80% for 16 meeting is 12 meeting that you must come to my class. Okay, if you didn't complete my class for at least 12 meeting, I believe that you will be not passing my class. This is our lesson contract for me. Okay, and then how about our assignment? Actually, there are a lot of assignment here. As we know that in my subject, after my class, I'm sure that I will delivering for the assignment after my class session. As you can see on the slide, for the first one is all of you have to arrange the basic sentences in relation in auxiliary in relation for business context with a good comprehend. As we know that during my class, for the first, for the second, I will explain is about the basic in English. And then after that, I will explain is about the business context in English. Yeah. And the second, all of you, all of the students can rearrange for the models, can comprehend the using of models in English and exactly in relation in a business context with a comprehend. And then for the third, I will give you an assignment in pairs to make a some dialogue with handling telephone and business situation is about the topic in my class. And then all the students can write an email, a formal email, a non-formal email, yeah, that it will be clarified to some client in a business context actually. And then I will give you an assignment in pairs also to make a some dialogue is about making, responding, and then setting an appointment in a business situation. And you must be demonstrate one by one in front of the class. And then all of you have to make some writing is about a project marketing plan, yeah, as a relation for the first quiz session. As we know that in my class we have 2 quiz session. Yeah, we have 2 quiz session that I will clarify after the session. And then all of you have to make some CV and cover letter. Yeah, and then all of you have to fill for the adjective word in relation is about tax because you are from the accountancy department. And then all of you have to read and translate for the journal business English in some writing exactly. And actually there are a lot of here that you have to clarify one by one. Okay. And how about the rules of my subject? This is the rules of my subject. For the first one, all of you must be following the rules, yeah, the rules in Mulia University. Yeah, okay, the rules of in Mulia University that I have explained, yeah, in Paduka Mulia in previous times. And then all of you, this is the key point of my lesson contract, that all of you have to come to my class at least 80% must be. Okay, this is the point. It must be come to my class at least 80%. As we know that 80% for 16 meeting is about 12 meeting. If you didn't come to my class for 12 meeting, I believe that you will be not passing my class. That's the point. And then you will be not following. You will be forbidden come to my class if you didn't complete. You will be forbidden come to my class for final test if you didn't complete for at least 12 meeting in my class. This is the point. And then you have to come to my class at least 15 minutes before the class start, or maybe 15 minutes after the class session. You must come to my class. And then students is forbidden to come to my class after 15 minutes. Yeah, sorry, students may come, not forbidden, but may come to my class after 15 minutes, but no presence list. Yeah, this is the point. No presence list after 15 minutes. And then all of students, there there are remedial in my class. There are no remedial. There are remedial. Yeah. There is no remedial in my class. Remember that. And then there is no plagiarism. There is plagiarism in my class. And then in my class, during my class, it will be forbidden to using a font except using for Google Translate and boycott the presence list. That's 2 points. Except using Google Translate and boycott the presence list. How about the criteria in my class? For the first one, the component value or in my class, for the first one, for the presence list, at least 10%, for the ethic or 15%, and for the assignment also 15%. For the quiz session, as we know that there are 2 quiz sessions in my class, there are 15% also, and mid-test 20%, and final test 25%. It will be directly implicated for the final test. Okay, this is the instrument for the value in my class. Yeah, okay, that you can read, that I will send the lesson contract on your Google Classroom. And then this is the main reference that I use in your class. There is Tyler and Pelter career path for accounting and your express teaching actually. Okay, actually I need all of you. I will clarify who's the lecturer, who is the leader, that you must send your specimen signature. You must send your specimen signature in my WhatsApp number soon, okay? That I will use to make sure our lesson contract here, okay? Okay, and then for the session, you have to make some video actually. You have to make some video at least 1 minute more, because this is the first time that I come to your class, that you have to introduce yourself, that you have to implement in 1 video at least 1 minute more, that you can clarify like this one. The first one, for example, like here. Hello my friends, good afternoon, or you can say good morning if in the morning that you make some video, that you make the video. And then you can say, let me introduce myself, or you can say, I would like to introduce myself. My name is, yeah, or you can say, I am, for example, I am Rizky Zulkarnain. That you can spell, I am blah blah blah. You have to spell your name. For example, Rizky, R-I-S-K-I, for example. Yeah, you can call me Rizky. I'm from, for example, I'm from Makassar. I was born in Makassar, for example. I was born in Makassar on 22 March 92. I live in Pupuk Baru Street number 6. And then I am, how old are you? For example, I am 29 years old. Okay. My hobby, for example, my hobby, or you can say I enjoy. If you have only one hobby, you can say my hobby is. But if you have a lot of one hobby, you can say my hobby are. Okay. For example, I enjoy for reading a book and swimming in pool. My activity right now is a student in Mulia University. We can say, what is your activity right now? You are a job seeker or you are a worker, that you can explain, that you can mention on the session. And then I was graduate. Where are you graduate? I was graduate, for example, I was graduate in Vocational High School 1 of Balikpapan. And then I want to be, what do you want to be? For example, I want to be an accountant, for example. And I have mean, how many brother and sister do you have? For example, I have one sister and one brother. my father's name is blah blah blah, my mother's name is blah blah blah, my father's job is blah blah blah, my mother's job is blah blah blah. And then the reason I counted my study in Mulia University because because blah blah blah. What is your motivation to conduct your study in Mulia University? And then my motivation, I choose accountancy department because blah blah blah. What is your motivation? That you have to mention your motivation to choose an accountancy department. And then give the closing statement like this slide. Okay, that's all from me. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Blah blah blah. That you have to make a sound video at least 1 minute per. Okay, and then you can make the video, for example, like this one. Let me clarify that. Simple like this one.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for those who saw or watched this video in the morning, afternoon, or evening. Hi, my name is Cherry Binti Randy from English Educational Program. I live in Biringkanaya, Makassar. I was graduated in SMK Negeri 1 Martapura, located at South Kalimantan. The reason why I chose this university is because this university is not only teaches material according to their majors, but also teaches ethics and character so that the students are able to compete. As you all know, University of Muhammadiyah Makassar is one of the most famous university in Makassar. What I like in this university is because international students or non-Islamic students are welcome to apply for enrollment. This university also provides several academic and non-academic facilities and services for students. That's all from me. Once again, my name is Cherry Binti Randy from English Educational Program.
Okay, good. This is for the example of the video that you have to complete for this session. Okay, I think that's all for my video. Thank you very much for your attention. Remember that you have to make some video at this session, that you have to qualify, that you have to introduce yourself at least 1 minute more based on the example on the video. You can make the video like this slide. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning and see you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.